Hi all, Chilli here from Live Listen Erased, and on today's episode we look at the Foo Fighters under the moniker of Dee Gees with their album Hail Satin. First up, this is mostly a covers album, and as they do Bee Gees songs in their style, and for me, disco usually sounds like Mamma Mia, here we go again, my, blah 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 blah. Well, needless to say, this album will be a bit unique. The first track to this album is You Should Be Dancing. The bass line pounds to life, and Foo Fighters offer a disco song a second life. Yay. The guitar revs to life, and for a brief moment you think it will go to a different style. But, alas, no. We are stuck in neutral, and it barely changes from the original song. Dave Grohl somehow sounds like a mix between the singer from the Scissor Sisters and The Darkness. Night Fever is the next track, and you know what, I'm going to gloss over these covers. Half of the songs are covers of Bee Gees songs, and the other half are live versions of Foo Fighters songs from their last album. The Bee Gees songs they cover are Tragedy, Shadow Dancing, and More Than a Woman. All these covers sound very similar in style, and Foo Fighters do these songs in their odd vocal style and a tinge of guitar that feels like it's about to bust out but never does. In the end, it feels like an anticlimax. Maybe some find it interesting, and some may find it good, but I think it serves to confuse many fans who stumble across this album. In some aspects, it feels like a troll album. Who knows though? The rest of the album is live versions of songs from their Medicine at Midnight album, which includes Making a Fire, Shame Shame, Waiting on a War, No Son of Mine, and The Cloud Spotter. All of these live versions are fine, and are most likely there to appease the casual Foo Fighters fans. The only thing is, Foo Fighters have released 10 live albums since early 2019. While it's a welcome to hear their new stuff live, it's still a drop in the ocean with all the other releases. This album is very quirky and in line with the humour and style of the Foo Fighters. The songs are known well enough to become earworms that burrow deep into your skull and cannot remove anytime soon. With the rise of 80s retro stylized music, then it's probably no surprise that musicians look further back to find the new trend as history repeats itself. Maybe Foo Fighters may have started a trend here with covering these Bee Gees songs. Maybe other musicians will do the same. Disco music certainly has the groove and hooks to make it into EDM and pop scenes. If so, then Disco Stew was right, and disco never dies. For me, I would still rather listen to a drill press than disco, but this album makes it above less than a joke than the scene was. Worth it for the live songs of Foo Fighters stuff, I guess. Overall, I give the album 2 out of 10 on the Saturday Night Fever side of things, but with the inclusion of the live tracks, I'll increase it to 5 out of 10. I think an interview with soccer coach Gennaro Ivan Gattuso sums up the album.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Like they said in Saturday Night Fever, there's ways of killing yourself without killing yourself.